temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Have you applied for it?
Does that just mean to
Cartels are always hiring temp workers.
I'm
to
interested?
pick up odd
That's the one.
Oh, hang on.
I'm in such a relaxed mood right now, though. It's going to be difficult to gear up mentally and get into raid mode. I was listening to Nat King Cole, Rosemary Clooney, and beautiful voices singing beautiful songs. Nat King Cole singing When I Fall in Love is just...
That's some very chill vibes.
What's your username? Because I'm not finding you.
Somebody got me already.
Hello
okay.
there. I know Nat
Great.
King Cole from Fallout series. Love me as if there was no tomorrow and orange colored sky.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a good week.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Did you get all moved in, Valen?
Oh, no, I haven't even begun yet.
Oh.
We got my niece moved out. She's gone. She's still on the road to Texas. She left Thursday. So she did a whirlwind job of packing and then left all the rest of it for me to deal with.
Isn't that how it goes?
Unfortunately. On the plus side, though, after last Sunday, when they had showings by appointment of the house, there were 7 people that came through. They got 4 offers out of it, 2 of which they considered, and 1 of which they're accepting with the other one as a backup if the first one doesn't go through escrow. And it's cash offer from an out-of-state investor who wants to, renovate, remodel, and make it a rental property.
Wow.
Probably at a much higher rate than I was paying.
Pretty standard, yeah.
And $889,000.
That's a penny.
Which was a little under the market value of $913.
That's a significant market.
Southern California. It's a 1961 tract home, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in an incredible location.
If the housing market crashes anymore, I'll be able to afford a home.
Right? We all be
You
able
gotta
to
have it
afford
crash and the
I could
interest
maybe
rate.
afford a double wide.
Listen, I lived in a double wide for most of my life, and it's very nice.
Well, I
very good house.
I grew up as the spoiled suburban kid, so I'm sorry.
Middle class, middle class.
Lower class for me.
I have been the queen of a double wide trailer before.
I would never consider getting a trailer anywhere in the South, though.
No, like a double wide trailer on a foundation literally feels like a home. I'm not
Yeah, it's
shitting
like a
you.
modular
So
home.
basically, it's a modular home.
And
It's
yet
just,
they
it's just a
still
house.
always get hit by the tornadoes.
Listen, if a tornado comes to North Carolina that's strong enough to pull a fucking house out of its foundation, I'm leaving.
No, same. I'm more worried about the
Yes, you are,
hurricanes
because the
doing that.
tornado's going to take you out.
The hurricane will take me out before that.
Well, I grew up in Tornado Alley, so it's a little
That's
more
why when
common in my experience.
That's why when all of my North Carolinian friends are like, "Oh my God, it's tornado season," I was like, I have been to where I have had to move out of state, come back, and there is maybe a foundation left if it was thick enough. Everything else is leveled. Y'all don't know what fucking tornadoes are. Shut up.
Oh my God, I remember the Jarrett tornado from back in '97. Oh my God, that was just, it was literally one of those finger of God tornadoes. It erased an entire subdivision down to the foundations. That's all that was left.
Yeah, tornadoes
Dozens
are
of
terrifying.
houses just gone. Families, entire families, just gone and never found. There was one 11-year-old boy who was the only survivor of his family because he had gone to spend the night at a friend's house. And his entire rest of his family, brothers, sisters, parents, grandparents, all gone.
Dang.
Look it up and you'll see pictures if you Google it. Jarrett, Texas tornado, JARRET or TT. I forget if it's a double T or single T. Things like that. Things like Joplin, the famous Joplin tornado. And of course, I have friends, or had friends in Oklahoma when some of the Edmund tornadoes went through Oklahoma. Just the worst one was when it hit in an afternoon and hit 2 elementary schools while kids were there. Oh yeah, brutal. So when people say, "Aren't you afraid of earthquakes and fires?" It's like, no, not really, not compared to tornadoes.
I mean, when a supercell can form over your city in a matter of minutes, and then you have a tornado form that can go from a rope tornado to a wedge in a matter of minutes while you're fucking sleeping and there's no warning. Yeah, no, everything else doesn't fucking compare.
Oh yeah, the nighttime tornadoes are just terrifying. Because there's nothing you can do.
Like, why aren't you scared of hurricanes? Because we see the fucking thing coming 3 weeks in advance. Like, fuck you mean? Like, they're more devastating than tornadoes. Yeah, and you see them coming from 3 weeks in advance.
You can get
that doesn't stop people. That really doesn't stop people.
I know.
They're gonna be like, I'm gonna hunker down with my milk and my little bread.
Man. It'll be fine.
Hurricane party.
I absolutely, don't get me wrong, I absolutely understand people who can't fucking get away because of cost or actual immobility reasons, but people who sit there with the ability to fucking move and they're like, I can't believe nobody warned us about this. You're stupid and you deserve to die. I'm sorry.
I've sat through many a hurricane actually.
Wow. How did
ITIL survive that?
I know. I was just about to say the exact same thing. It's just just in the exact right spot to have it.
Floridians are built different. We're talking about these dumbasses here in North Carolina.
I just when I lived in South Carolina, I was just happy for North Carolina because its ass is sticking out, so it got hit more than we did.
That's fair.
We were vacationing in the Outer Banks when Charlie hit, and we didn't want to leave because my mom was pregnant with my youngest sister. But eventually we were like, they've evacuated all the way up to where we were staying. So we left right as it came to shore because it came faster than it was supposed to. And like the pelicans were flying backwards and the street lights, like the color changing street lights, the traffic lights. Sorry, my brain's not working. Were being ripped off the wires, and my parents were like, "I told you we should have left."
Bro, I was stayed at my house during Charlie, and I literally watched my trampoline like fly a couple houses down. I was like
Have you
so
seen that?
sad
Have
about
you seen the
that.
video with that? With the little girl, she's at like a screened in door, and she's screaming as her trampoline gets picked off and flies out of her yard. I have to find this video now. I've shown it to Marrow.
It is pretty
I
good.
feel like I'm gonna get flashbacks.
And it's
That's
weird
probably just
actually
sorry as a child.
how nonchalant people are here in general about fires. You know, Pacific Palisades aside, like there's that, God, when was it? Maybe 15 years ago. There's a fire in the Sepulveda Pass on, you know, either side of the 405, and there are, you know, videos of people are taking their car just driving to work on a morning, driving through the gates of hell with flames on either side of them, surrounding them as they're going through the Sepulveda Pass and going.
Like,
Bro,
don't be scared of the
it's
fire.
so
Like,
weird.
I've dealt with bigger fires. I'll be fine.
No, it's so weird because like people go to work during natural disasters all the time because if they don't go to work, they get reprimanded. It's just my
Yeah.
dad had to go to work during hurricanes all the fucking time.
That was my sister. Yep, she did. She had to do that for that 3-state tornado that came by here in West Tennessee. If she didn't go to work, she get reprimanded and get wrote up.
Yeah,
remember-
Target made me go in when I used to work for them during the ice storm that like destroyed the power grid where I lived.
The winter I lived in New York City, there was a blizzard, and I lived in Queens, and where I worked was, you know, down in the Village, and all the way downtown Manhattan, and you know, most of the trains couldn't even run outside of the city because they're elevated once you get into Queens or the boroughs other than Manhattan. But somehow you know, my train was running. It was 95, 96 still. And, but my train was running. And so I, you know, slogged my way to the station. One of the weirdest things in my life, which I still remember to this day, was being up on the platform and feeling, because I didn't fully dry my hair and I could feel my hair freezing on my head and just kind of drying tight on my scalp. And then I went all the way downtown, slogged my way through the like foot plus of snow from the station to the place I was working, and only like 2 people were there, and it's like, why did you come in from Queens? It's like, well, nobody said not to.
I remember
And
every time it
they were gonna
snowed.
send me home, and then it's like, well, since you're here, go ahead and do something.
We had to do. We had to like
I liked it. I
have a
loved it.
mad dash to get to my grandfather's house before he tried to shovel it himself. At the time, he was like 86, so you know he might have like killed himself trying to shovel it.
Yeah.
And the one time, it was like that weird mix where it changes from like snow to like death ice to back to snow to like slush, and it doesn't make up its mind. Where it's like you might die, you might live, who knows? And I was finishing up his driveway, and a transformer blew above my head, and my dad wouldn't let me come in. He's like, "No, if you come in, he'll come out and finish it." And like the sky's green because the transformer's like it exploded and like the wires were shaking. He's like, "You can't come in," and I was just like, "But like I might die." I was like 15 at the time.
What?
Still, I liked it because I was in Astoria, and I was like in the heart of the Greek part. And the food, oh my god, the restaurants down at the end of the block along the main drag there. When you go to a Greek restaurant and you have to request a menu in English rather than take the default menu in Greek, you know it's good. Oh god, that place was so good. And there was this Ukrainian restaurant that was amazing, and I had never really had borscht before. The first time I went to this place, it's like, oh, you must try borscht. You must try borscht. Here, have borscht and challah bread. Here, you like. And I had it, and it was just like, on the face of it, it's like beet soup, really. Ugh. But it was like from the heavens to the bowl. It was so good. Oh my god.
All right. I finished logistics. Let's go over rules, and then we'll get started. All right, welcome to the Weekly Saturday Raids. Oh, that's the wrong one, but we'll roll through. Welcome to the Weekly Saturday Raids. We got a couple rules to ask each of y'all to follow. If you haven't noticed, raid, this is in a speed raid, so please wait for the whole raid. Pull without the raid, you will be removed. Don't know how hard it is not to slam your hand on your keyboard. We're not pulling, but don't do it here. Moving forward, wipes may happen. Not everyone may be a pro mythic raider that you think you are, so please be patient with other people's mistakes. Moving on. No discussion of meters in raid chat, stage chat, and chat, party chat, anywhere else. I know the play can see it. Don't post it, don't talk about it. I promise you, if it's an issue, I will bring it up. 99% of the time for normal, it's just fixing mechanics and then you look at numbers. This is just reiteration of that. So please do not discuss meters unless you are me. Who am I? I'm Rai Carmelita. If you don't know who that is, I'm one of the rogues. If you don't know what a rogue is, you probably shouldn't be playing WoW at this point. So please, no discussions of meters. And last but not least, loot is loot to us. So roll on what you want. If you're wondering why a leather is rolling need or greed on a male thing, that is not your problem. You let them play the game their way, and you play the game your way. If you need loot that darn bad, play the game more. Simple as that. All right, so there's that. All crucial mechanics will be explained before each pool, and it's a new tradition that we're gonna start doing that came up with. That I slept on. And I came up with this. Is we're gonna start saying hello to new guildies the new guildies that raid with us for the first time or whatever, and people who return at least one more time. So say hello to one of your new guildies, Idol. So say hello. They are playing with us for the first or second time. So hello to Idol.
Hello.
And then we have a returning pug that's playing with us as well, which is Eclipse. So welcome for the second week again. We are glad that you're here.
Hello.
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 All right, this boss is in a nutshell. Tank the boss on the outside room. If you get green circles, just take them anywhere. When the ads spawn up, add the red line that they're coming towards us. Once they crash out or whatever, kill the ads. Then once the ads die, you hop on the bike, hit the number 1 button, point it towards the boss. You crash the bike crashes into the boss. After 5 or 6 times that's when we pop hero, big DPS during there, stun ads, knocking back, AoE, but focus DPS on the boss there. That's the whole fight in a nutshell. Here's a raid check for the pull.
Please, I just want to be a cute little fox. Yeah.
I know, I keep getting stunties, and I'm like, no.
5.
Do not hero, do not hero, do not hero, do not hero.
1.
Mm-hmm.
You want a piece of me? It's too far away.
I was hoping for Zandalari Troll, but Nightborn Award.
It gives me that one a lot.
I'm getting 4.
Kill ads.
Watch your feet.
It's not ready.
Ads.
Forget this, I'm out. Forget this, I'm out.
Kill ads.
Just
A little early on the hero. Big DPS on the boss. Big DPS. Pots, whatever. Stuns, AoE the ads, the focus boss.
Interrupt 3.
Good job, that's the whole fight. Do it again.
Kill ads.
Beat. Ads. Up on bikes, crash the boss.
Kill ads.
Beat. You get this focus boss, we'll be okay. Hit the boss. Good job.
Nice work. Huh, that's one nuisance out of the way.
Interesting. Watch yourself. Well, well, well. I'll miss you.
All right, folks, you know what time it is. Name a game during trash. All right, so first up, I'm just going down what comes up on my party list. It's going to be age. Name a game from 2010 or before. It doesn't matter what the platform. Just name a game you used to play or whatever.
Been striking out with these, so maybe come back to me.
All right. So then, Valen, name something.
I don't remember. Did I say EverQuest last week?
Yes.
I know I said Ultima Online. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, duh. The Sims.
Okay, okay.
All versions.
I did enjoy playing that one of those with
Works
friends.
in a
and we
balloon.
made, like the odd couple. It made like the worst house you could live together, like a Slav and a neat freak, just to see what would happen.
I remember when it was still the original Sims. I got a friend of mine to try it out, and he made a character, and then was cooking macaroni and cheese, like one of the basic cooking things. But of course, at low levels, your cooking skill is crap, and unfortunately, it caught on fire, and he panicked, and then his character got on fire. He tried to call the fire department, but his character burned to death, and he said, "I'm never playing this game again."
You were eliminated by macaroni and cheese.
Pretty much, yeah.
Bruh.
Up next, it's Marrow. Name a game.
The game that made me quit JRPGs. Star Ocean 3 till the end of time.
Don't blame me on that.
I tried it. I heard it was great, fantastic, and I was maybe like 6-8 hours in. I realized that I had been sitting in my room for hours. I had gotten nowhere, and I'm like, I think I'm done.
All right. Up next is Dark. Name a game from 2010 or before. Doesn't matter the platform. Just name a game you used to play. Or still do. Whichever one.
Oh my gosh. Age of Empires.
Good choice.
That's such a good game.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that. I played that for a while nonstop.
Did you ever play Age of Mythology?
Yes, I have. Actually, I have that on my on my PC. I just haven't played it recently.
I wish they'd bring back the Mac port. But I remembered mine, Rye.
Okay, Age, what's your game?
Symphony of the Night, the Castlevania game.
Oh.
Okay.
I had friends in school that were real big into that, and they would never loan it to me.
It's still the best one of the Igavanias, I think. There's a couple ones that you could argue, but I think it's the best one. And yes, that CD is valuable, and I have it.
All right. Let's kill this boss, and then we'll do more of name a game. All right, so this boss in a nutshell, if you're on the fire boss, what you're going to be doing, this boss is, if the beam is targeting you, do not point it down mid, don't point it down here. You need to point the bomb somewhere on the left-hand side, point the beam on the left side of the room, okay? Once you've done that, it's going to follow you as a lighter color, and then it's going to lock in place as a boldened red color. That is when you can move out of the way. So don't just sit there and just die, okay? So once the AoE turns bolder, you can move, okay? So there's that right there. And then also you need to stack up for the bomb and watch your feet. That's the red side. Blue side, it's just watching your feet. That's really what it is. Watch your feet. Don't move too much, because if you move too much, the bar fills up. Every step you take, the bar goes up. So don't move too much to fill up the bar, but do that over and over. And then when it crashes in the center of the room, that's when we pop hero, and you're going to switch sides. So if you're on red, you're going to go to blue. If you're on blue, you're going to go to red. And you swap sides each time that happens. Now for the sides, it's going to be odds left, evens right. If I call your name, you're starting left side. It's me, Ali, Fred, Stell, Mage, Aragua, Shift, H, Stormy, Yame, Flu, and Idol. We're starting on the left. Evens, you're on the right. So if I call your name, you're going to be on the right-hand side, or starting on the right side. That's Takari, Minook, Times, Sayer, Kisari, Camera, Brox, Dagu, Valen, Dark, and Eclipse. You guys are starting right. Here's a raid check for the pull. And those names used to be real hard about 4 expansions ago.
5, 4, 3.
You're not hero, no hero.
Help soak.
Don't point down the bomb. Thank you.
is still recharging.
Absurd.
All right, get ready to hero. All right, you're swapping sides after this. You're swapping sides. Pop hero, big DPS. Watch your feet.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
If you're on blue, you're going red. If you're on red, you're going blue. Tank the bosses to the wall. Well, not now, because he's about to drop that bomb. After the bomb goes off, move him.
Watch your step.
I put the boss on the wall. And res camera.
It's not ready yet.
Do I just stay on the boss on this side?
Yeah.
Watch your step.
I can't use that item yet. It's not ready yet.
Get ready to swap sides. Swapping sides after this. You're swapping sides.
I'm out of range.
Boss to the wall.
This lag's gonna kill me. So trash.
I require a target. I don't have a target. Too far away.
Good job.
I could hear that crowd from all the way out here.
Don't need that. No, I don't need that.
Don't let the fame go to your heads.
Is that
Was thinking that.
Hey, that ring is a good grade, but it's not letting me roll need on it.
Because it's off spec.
The Faded Championship ring is off spec?
If it doesn't let you roll need on it and it's an upgrade, that usually means it's an off spec upgrade.
Or you have a hero ring sitting in your bank or something.
True on that too.
There really should be a funny flavor text on Tournament Arc.
I got the tournament arc.
All right, guys. Name a game. Up next is Flu Grinder. If you're in here, name a game from 2010 or before you used to play.
See, look how easy that was.
That answers that. All right, so then we're going to Idle. Name a game. or name a game that you used to play from 2010 or before.
Oh, we getting
I will
squished.
name StarCraft for the personal computer. Played it all the time
Ooh,
in high school.
StarCraft.
Excellent choice.
I must get closer.
That was a great one for LAN parties because I had a friend with a Mac.
Oh,
I'm out of range.
so possible.
I gotta ask, which race did you like playing
I
then?
must get closer.
I usually played Zerg.
High APM over here. Oh. I suck at Zerg.
Too far away.
I didn't say I was good at it. I just liked it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I need to target something first.
All right. Up next on Name a Game is Eclipse. Name a game from 2010 or before you used to play.
I'll go with Earthworm Jim.
Classic.
I must get closer.
I'd forgotten about that game.
I'm out of range.
All right. Up next is it's me. I'm gonna go with this game called Sacrifice on PC. It was a very old RTS, and if you haven't played it before and you like RTSs, you should at least just watch gameplay of it to see how far RTS has come.
Is that the one where you're like a wizard and there's 6 different gods and stuff?
Exactly it. Yes. My sister is the one who got me into that game because my dad picked it up from the base when we were in Italy. He picked it up from the base on CD, and
Oh
my
my
sister
gosh.
was playing it.
Trash.
So, it's a great game. I didn't like it more than Age of Empires 3 when it came out, and especially Empire 1. I didn't like it more than that, but it was like a great.
Yeah, I didn't like 3 either.
What was your faction on Age of Empires 2 when you played it?
No, we get one each. Me?
Oh.
I loved Age of Empires 3. Age of Empires 2, I'm not too into it. I like 3 because of the visuals and the themes they went with, especially with the Asian dynasties when that freaking released. That was my jam. So, but I played Japan in Age of Empires 3. Really, I played Japan in China.
I always play as Egypt whenever I can. Except with civilizations. I always play as Venice when, well, that was only in 5, but you get the idea.
Fun fact, in Empire Earth 2, my 3 nations I played in Empire Earth 2 was Korea, America, and Egypt. Those are my 3 races, the 3 civs I like playing then. Speaker!
I haven't tried 7 yet. I heard that you can't be the same one. You have to change civs. Like every age, you have to like change your civilization and everything.
You're talking about
in Civ 7.
3?
No, in Civ 7, every time you advance to a new age, you have to like abandon your previous civilization and change to a new one.
That I think you're talking more about I got to pull my steam because I bought this game. I was so hyped for it when it came out, and then it was an absolute tragedy.
It's just like I don't understand how a Civ building game wants you to stop building your Civ.
It was a good alternate take. The problem was the execution of it. They didn't.
The problem is we waited 8 years for one.
Where was it? I know what you're talking about because I own it and stopped playing it.
That's like when Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be as terrible as Starfield is.
Like one of those.
People are going to be surprised about that.
Humanity or something.
Humanity, thank you. That's it. It was made by Amplitude Studios, which they're famous for Endless Space. So when that dropped, it was an absolute terrible game. That was rough. I waited like 5.5 years for it, and then got a steaming pile of shit. So,
Yeah.
oh well. All right, let's kill this boss, and we'll do some more name of the games. All right, so this boss in a nutshell is DPS in the boss. Oh, let me put markers down. Never mind.
I hope the new Fable game's not gonna be a steaming pile of shit, considering how long we've had to wait for that.
Is it a new game or is it a remake?
I think it's a remake, but it's still like new. But I have it on my Steam. Hold on.
So I haven't been keeping up on news. What's coming with 11.1.5?
Nothing.
Nothing. I still think we're gonna get a small raid, but
They're rehashing, or the Valen, do you remember the horrific visions from BFA?
Oh yeah, of course.
Those are coming back,
Oh,
yay.
but not right away. That's coming back in like May.
And then the
And corruptions are coming back, but they suck.
this boss in
Pandaria.
a nutshell. You DPS the boss when the boss drops the speakers down. Just it's really a range and a healer's thing. Just walk up to the speakers, click it, and you're good to go. Watch your feet, DPS the boss. That's really it. Rinse, repeat. Here's a raid check for the pool. I mean, in phase 2, you know the boss becomes immune. You need to run to the one that the boss run to the speaker that has that's bigger and has AoE on it. I'll mark it. It's easy to see. Just run to that one and watch your feet during phase 2 on tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too far away.
Watch your step.
I must get closer.
Yeah, moving further.
Watch where.
Too far away. I can't use that item yet.
Don't move the line.
I'm out of range.
Just don't stack the circles.
Watch your step.
I must get closer.
Just don't move the line. It'll focus you.
Watch wave.
Watch your cooldowns. Phase 2 in 30 seconds.
Watch your step.
Feet.
I'm out of range.
Watch wave.
I must get closer.
Alright, everyone needs to watch their feet
Phase change.
and get to the blue one over here. Get over here quick. Watch your feet. Ready for the next one?
Get knocked upward.
Watch your feet. You missed it. Pop a defensive.
Get knocked upward.
Next one.
Too far away.
Alright, res a healer. That's the whole fight. Do it again.
I must get closer.
Watch your step.
Feet.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
Watch wave.
That item is still recharging.
Feet.
closer.
Watch your step.
Feet.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
Spread. Watch way.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Watch your step.
I'm out of range.
I'm moving from the speaker.
Watch way.
Phase 2 soon.
Too far away.
Watch your feet.
Phase change.
Alright, get to the glowing one. Get ready to run to the next one.
Get knocked upward.
If you're... Watch your feet, folks. Oh my gosh.
Get knocked upward.
Way in the back.
Get knocked upward.
Way in the front. Gotta be quick. Pop a defensive if you missed it.
I must get closer.
Watch your step.
I'm out of range.
Watch way.
I require a target.
Rest people, keep it going.
Finally, some quiet. I thought that blowhard would never shut up. You have my thanks, champions.
Thank you.
You chumps really think a little explosion's gonna phase me?
Alright, next up on Name a Game from 2010 or before. It's Allie.
Chrono Trigger.
Good game. Up next on Name a Game
I
is
need to target
Fred.
something first.
Name a game.
I think your mic's muted. It just lit up.
I did what now?
He did what in his cup?
Had two girls.
Ah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I was expecting that answer out of you.
This is a lot of incoming damage. Oh no, who pulled the safety inspector?
Far away.
That's a lot of damage.
Eye of the Beholder, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
I can't attack that target.
Is that like an action RPG where you had like 3 different heroes? Or am I thinking of a different one?
This looks like up my dad's alley. I'm gonna ask my dad played this one. Wow. Up next on Name a Game, Estelle. Name a game. I mean, if it's prior to 2010, no.
Is that a gamer like Excel?
Yes. It
It's
is an
it's
actual
both.
game.
Both.
Oh my god, Neopets.
It's got games within the game too, so you can play games with your Neopet.
I must get closer.
I really thought that was going to be an exhibit reference.
It's like
Don't have a target.
it's like
I require a
Yakuza.
target.
I actually I went to the website and I can actually see my Neopets there, but it's so old, I have none of the original contact information to access them anymore, so they're just sitting there sad and lonely and starving.
I got
Oh,
the
no.
new one. I got the new one that came out. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's so cute.
It was available for premium users only, original like first. And I pay for the annual subscription.
Oh man, Stella, that brings back memories of my PlayStation account. So you know, you couldn't have a PSN account unless you're 18 plus, right? So my main account, you know, is Starlight 4 and Dash, and I couldn't. And when I swapped over to playing PC mostly because I finally got a GPU that wasn't from 2006 and I could play games higher than 12 FPS. You know, I stopped playing my PSN. So then when I turned, I think 17, 18, somewhere right there, I needed to I was trying to get into my account, but I couldn't remember what email I used for my account, right? So I called Sony and I explained to the guy what the problem was. I could tell him who all my friends were. And he said he helped me figure it out. He said, no, a little higher. Now you overshot. You know, it's like then I guessed it right. You know, I said 1991, and he said, there you go. I'll update your account so you can get into it now. So yeah. He wasn't cool. I would have lost my main account. So yeah.
All of my old accounts that I needed to be like 18 plus to like enter, I just like, well, how old are my older brothers? Okay, so I'm just gonna like type in my birthday, but I'm gonna make my birth year their year.
I never had that problem.
All right. This boss in a nutshell. It's just trash control. So something from a pub group I was with, what they did was they picked when all the bombs were down and people that were better at moving around with the balls of trash. What they did is picked up as many green trash piles as possible before their timer, you know, went out. So, and by doing that, it kept the floor kind of clean. So that's an idea to do for those of you that, you know, are pretty good at, you know, the trash thing, bombs are down, you're looking for something to do before your timer goes out. Just pick up as much trash stuff and then crash into the boss, okay? But if you're not gonna do that, just DPS boss, watch your feet. When you get red circle on you, just don't stack on top of too many people or kind of big raid, so it's gonna happen anyway. Just don't stack on top of too many. And then when you have a blue arrow on top of your head, that means you're about to be have a trash pile. You just need to walk over the little piles, the small ones, until you get to the halfway mark. Then try to focus the medium piles, and then once the bar is filled up, crash into the bombs. If there's no bombs, pick up ads and crash into boss, or just straight up crash into the boss. Rinse and repeat that for the whole fight. Here's a raid check for the pull. On tanks.
Wah wah wah.
Hero on pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
So
1.
sneaky.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Spread.
I'm out of range.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
I must get closer.
Spread.
I
Debuff
can't
on
use
you.
that item yet.
Whoop. Bomb's still up.
I got bomb. Oh, bomb down.
No, I got bomb.
Cleave ass, focus boss, interrupts obviously.
Spread. Deep.
Too far away.
Blue boss.
Special coming. Need to
Blue
save.
boss.
Medium bull. Spread. Big bull.
I'm out of range.
No bombs. Good job.
Too far away.
Watch your step.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Far away.
Res healer.
Item is still
Special
recharging.
coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Watch your feet.
I'm out of range.
Spread. Debuff on you.
It's not
One bomb left.
Bombs down.
Spread. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Spread.
Still got 2 bombs up in the back. Both bombs down. Good job. Cleave ads.
Spread. Debuff on. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Spread.
Boss. One bomb left.
I must get closer. That item is still recharging.
Thank you. Fast hit boss.
Spread. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm out of range.
Spread. Debuff on. Watch your
One
feet.
bomb left. Both bombs down.
I must get closer.
Spread. Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I
Great job. Clean. Keep it going.
Goblin on Gallywix's side. My venture buddies will take over cleanup from here. Thanks.
Three-way tie.
Oh, this is gonna be epic. Who gonna get it? Shift.
Grits.
Do you blow up when you use that?
Next on Name a Game is Mail Stare. Name a game. Vagrant Story.
Too far away. I must get closer. Too far away.
Huh, interesting.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that's a Squaresoft game.
Asymmetrical zippers.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool at the time. It was like, this is the definition of cool. Zippers.
It wasn't
many
cool
zippers.
even then.
Aww. Well, teenager me thought it was pretty cool.
Get something first. I can't attack that.
Up next
That belts.
on Name a Game is Takari. Name a game.
Dang it, I had a good one earlier. I'm suddenly drawing a blank.
Want me to come back?
Oh, you know, Heavy Gear. It was a mech game, and a friend had it, and we would go to his place and play. I really like that. I'm sad they never did anything else with the IP.
Okay. Up
Should have
next
shifted out of that AoE.
on Name a Game is My Knock. Name a game.
Oh,
I must get closer.
Russian USA.
I'm out of range.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
That was an arcade game, wasn't it?
That's what it looks like when I just looked it up.
There's a... Yeah, there's N64. I think there was one of those with like the full steering wheel and everything in the arcade.
Up next on Name a Game is Times.
Halo Reach. Oh wait, I said that last week. Halo Wars.
It was kind of a mid RTS, but it was fun seeing all those units like in a bigger warscape.
Too far away.
Yeah, during its prime of like 4,000 online players.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I had that on the calculator.
No, what?
It was pretty much like a math puzzle game. Like you could buy up drugs and then resell them, and yeah, and it was on TI-83 calculator.
That's amazing.
We did different things in my math class.
I'm out of range.
I learned what the Pythagorean theorem was and never used it after I got out of high school.
Did you know Pythagoras started a cult?
No, how does that help me in my daily life?
Math cults, man. You think a bunch of nerds learning math?
That's right. You part of the math cults. That way you get pissed off at us when we talk about math and how we don't use it in our daily life after high school.
And they say math has no real world implications.
Up next on Name a Game, it's Sarah Lauren. Name a game. Quake, yes.
Ooh, good choice.
Man, love those freaking arena shooters. PS players don't know how hard it was to just literally outmatched. You just weren't good enough to beat the guy in front of you. No aim assist, no nothing. What's the one I like playing right now? It's
It's more fun when every mob comes over.
I'm out of range.
Hello.
Xenotic. That I got Xenotic's holding a 8v8 and a 16 player free for all in like 2 weeks, and I'm playing because this sounds fun. So fun times. Arena shooters, yeah, I love them. Okay, up next on Name a Game, Kisari. Name a game.
I wasn't here last week, but I'm gonna go with Jet Set Radio.
I must get closer.
I can't remember if I said that or not.
I don't think you have.
I played the shit out of that game.
I'm out of range.
It was so bad, but so addicting.
Listen, I've gone back to it recently because I think they did like a remake, or they're coming out with a remake, one of the two. And like my alarms right now are some of the soundtrack like songs.
Yeah, the music was really good.
I am blowing every interrupt right now. It's kind of amazing.
This
Like,
Josh is the worst.
Just rubbing my face on the keyboard, I probably should hit one by now.
Up next on Name a Game is Aragua. Name a game. Breath of Fire 4.
I always thought that series was going to be about dragons.
Haven't played this one. I like the cover art though. Oh, this is Capcom. Oh, you know it was good. That was back when well, I mean, they're back in their prime now, but that was also during their prime time.
It's the best one. Number 4.
We're gonna get another name game in because I'm behind on the games before we get to the freaking TV shows or maybe something else. It's Shift. Name a game. Rome Total War. Okay. I suck at those Total War games, but they're so good. Let's kill this boss. All right, so this boss in a nutshell is just watching your feet. DPS the boss, watch your feet during the intermission. You probably need to be in the center of the room, probably where you need to be. Other than that, it's just watch your feet. Here's your raid check for the pool. tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
Hero.
Watch your step.
Shaking out your bones.
I don't want the gravy.
Toasting to my success.
I'm out of range. I can't use that item yet.
Sorry, I had some lag
Stay
going on.
away from lines.
All good. Watch feet.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Move us.
I must get
Didn't
closer.
see that coming.
Boris screw up.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Watch your step.
Shaking out your bones.
Move us.
Whoops, bad batch. Toasting to my success.
Too far away.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Let's get before it sizzles.
Move us.
Didn't
I'm out
see
of
that
range.
coming.
I must get closer.
Phase
Hold it right there.
Get ready to move. Everyone's gonna need to move.
Too far away.
If
Watch
this
your
is
step.
rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
I must get closer.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang.
It's not ready yet.
Move. Yeah, that quick.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your
Hot does
step.
Let's get before it sizzles. Whoops, bad batch.
I'm out of range.
Toasting to my success. Let's
Too
try
far
a
away.
little
Stay
experiment.
away from lines.
Shaking out your bones.
That's a weird spot.
Yeah, I couldn't go any further.
Best to
Ow.
deal with.
I'm out of range.
Didn't see that coming.
Too far away.
Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
I must get closer.
If
Watch
this
your
is
step.
rewired,
I had too many
it'll
stacks,
up
I
the
couldn't
kill
move.
rate 20%.
All good. Finish the boss.
You gotta let me know when you have too many stacks of that, Balin. It slows you down. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, I know. That's why I couldn't move. I said.
Require a target. I don't have a target.
All right, good job, folks. Rest everyone, keep it going.
Streets are clear, and we got all the salvage we need. Meet me at the Galagio. It's time we blow the lid off that joint.
Yeah, I would do that too, shift, and then they'd all run away demoralized. That I couldn't figure out why they were demoralized.
And
Oh,
we have
I've gone
fourth
the
set.
wrong
Let's
way.
go.
All right, up next on Name a Game. It's Kimra. Name a game.
Any platform?
Any platform.
How about
Someone
before there were
aggroed the slime
platforms?
back here.
I didn't hear you say it again.
How about before platforms? I am going to say the original Zelda.
The downside about playing WoW is that this ability called Killing Spree will randomly just kill you and then also randomly DC you if the game decides to spawn you somewhere where you shouldn't be, so you'll clip through the ground and you get forcibly DC'd. I love it.
I wonder why you went offline.
That's the one I've seen people on stream and all of a sudden their camera's just going every which way for a moment. That's nauseating.
That's what killed me on the second boss. Was I gambled thinking that it wouldn't put me in the flame. No, it put me in the flame. One tick, so I died.
I was wondering what killed you.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
I should have held it, but I was like, I'm gonna risk it and a bad gamble.
That's what we call some fucking bullshit.
It's like I got the 6th roll at the beginning, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it, and it didn't play out.
Beware of Yeti.
Okay, y'all going the wrong way, but whatever.
Luck of the draw is pretty much outlaw.
How come you guys didn't use the teleport back to the hotel?
There's a teleport?
Yeah. It's
Where?
the Galagia Loyalty Rewards Card Silver. You click on it, and you get teleported back.
Yeah.
And then you can talk to the goblin and then take the rocket into the casino, and then you don't have to worry about getting run over again.
But I
I'm really
need
just
to
trying
get
to
that
get-
shiny trash can over there near the mobs.
That's it.
Just trying to get back to the hotel so I can get my
Oh,
3%
okay.
Oh,
stuff.
my card just upgraded to gold.
I know, right?
Someone pulled things. We're just gonna drag them this way.
You got the hotel motel.
Chilling
Thank
at
you
the
for
Holiday.
mentioning that.
Hotel, motel, hot
Didn't
up
remember
in
that
here.
at all.
All right, so we've made it through the games.
I got more for a price.
So that means it's now time for the shows or movies that you used to watch that's 2010 or before. Be anything, just something you used to watch. So first up, age.
That's just using us to expand.
Sorry, we got ambushed in the pool.
We got ambushed outside the hotel.
Oh, where are all these coming from?
The pool's closed. What was it, a movie or a show we used to watch?
Yeah, movie or show you used to watch 2010 or before.
Too far away.
Or still do watch. I mean, all I watch is old shit, so, you know.
Ugh. And what else is there to watch? Just remake trash.
Ooh. But what you got, age?
You know, I spent a week thinking about this. Now that the time's here, I can't. You're gonna have to skip me again for now.
All right.
Why
I must get closer.
do we keep still getting trash?
Where are these
We're just
coming
materialized
from?
They're spawning from nowhere.
It's trash that was pulled when we were running this way, so it's just teleporting in. Well, snapping, that's what it's called. Well, Valen, you're up next for name a TV show or a movie from 2010 or before.
My problem is like that's too broad of a topic.
Yeah. So just pick one.
I must get closer.
Oh jeez. Original Star Trek.
Hey, good choice.
I'm out of range.
You know, fun fact, I'm going to the Star Trek convention that's happening in town tomorrow from 11 to 6. So
Oh,
Next
dang.
tomorrow.
And I am just old enough that I have a memory from being 4 years old, sitting on my father's lap, watching a first run episode of the final season of Star Trek. And because I woke up in what was for me the middle of the night, even though it wasn't, because I'd already been, bed. And he said, "Okay, you can sit and watch it with me, but you cannot talk while it's on. And if you have any questions, you have to wait for the commercials." Okay, Daddy.
which one did y'all pick? Did y'all pick the Let Us in the Bellagio?
No, High Roller Suite.
High Roller Suite's the one you want.
High Roller Suite.
I sit in the pool.
Which is it's exciting because Jonathan Frakes, he said that he may be able to show up in person tomorrow. He said if he can't show up in person, he'll still do a Zoom interview, so everyone will get to ask him at least 2 questions. So I'm so
awesome.
pumped. Oh my gosh.
I want
wow.
pictures.
Gotta show pictures. Yeah.
And me and my dad, we're going in half cosplay suit because for the bottom suit, the bottom half of the Star Trek outfit, it was like $150 per. So we just went with the top, just the top piece. So my dad got the captain, because he loves playing captain. I like being engineer or security officer. I was gonna cosplay as Worf, but I couldn't find a Klingon chain. It didn't cost $300, so I was like, whatever. I'll just go as just a standard
Standard ensign.
no, not ensign. Lieutenant Commander Engineer. Lieutenant Commander Engineer, or I'm gonna go as the Lieutenant Commander of Security. Haven't decided yet. I'm gonna talk to Dad which one I should do tonight. So
Why don't you just be Geordie?
I could. That's what I could do, but I didn't get the top piece, and I didn't really want to do Jordy. I was really focused on Worf, and so I put all my time in trying to find something to do. Yeah. So, anywho, keep going, keep pulling trash. This one's pulled.
He won't LOS. He's like throwing shit through the wall at me.
That's some skill.
All right, up next on Name a TV Show or Movie is Yen Mei.
Has Invader Zim been mentioned yet?
I don't have a target. I need to target something.
That's where my sense of humor came from, and sometimes I can be incomprehensible, and that's where a lot of it came from. It broke me and my brother so much that we just laugh at things, and Age is just looking at us like, what is wrong with you?
The thing is, I know that show very well, but those two know every frame of that show.
It's an amazing show.
What was it again?
I agree.
Invader
when
Zim.
Netflix had the reboot for that one movie was amazing.
Yeah, the special was amazing, but that's because they got the original people and they only agreed to doing it if they could keep the same humor and didn't have to conform to nowadays bullshit. So that's why it was good.
Yeah, the other two that they brought back weren't great.
All right, we're gonna do 2 more of these, and then we're gonna go on our 10-minute break because we actually chewed through a lot of trash. So gotta squeeze all these in before we finish tonight. So up next is gonna be Brock's Name a TV Show or Movie. Veronica Mars.
How old is that?
2004.
Wow.
No, you didn't cheat. All right, up next is Dark. We're gonna go to break after this. So Dark, name a TV show or movie.
Oh, good grief. TV show or movie?
2010 or before.
Or before? Oh gosh. I can't even remember the last time I saw a movie, and I don't watch TV. I'm gonna be real honest about that. What was the last movie I saw?
Did you ever watch Sesame Street? That counts.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Well, that's that. We're gonna go on break, folks. 10-minute break. Then we'll do one after break, and then we'll do boss and finish up for the night, or finish arranging stuff for the night. So see y'all in 10. Toe Jam and Earl, great game. And my bad, I'm missing you, Brox.
I had some good games ready to go too. I hope I remember them next time.
Write them down.
I literally made a macro and started writing game names in it.
So in my Discord, to me and my family, I got this channel called Random Notes, and I jot down random things in here. And when I'm trying to remember something, I just scroll up really fast.
No, whoa. You sure, Fred?
Five, four, three, two, one.
That's a valid point. I do have one of the pets that gives me Featherfall just for such occasion. I just realized we got Mouse there and we got Minoc in here. Like, all these Star Wars names.
I'm still dreaming we'll get a true Battlefront 3 that's not EA to hell.
As long as EA doesn't fucking make it, it won't happen. But if an EA makes it, it'll be EA to hell.
Yep.
keep looking at stuff like the Helldivers way that like they make money on that game, and I'm like, more games need to do this. Just offer solid gameplay, and here's some additional stuff you can get if you want to keep paying us.
That makes too much sense, though.
It
I know,
does.
right?
Shit,
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna play
that
Helldivers tonight.
Oh,
it's
let's
not
fucking
top of
go.
the list for marketing people taking advantage of everybody. But like the other night when they got the new, like cowboy sets come out, I'm like, well, this is just too cool. They have a lever action rifle, which is
Oh yeah,
entirely
no,
impractical, but I want it.
those sets are amazing. Oh, and
So I
Rye,
was
you
like, here's
have
$20.
Rye,
you go.
Rye, you have no idea how terrified I was playing on the bots mission. I was like, I really don't want to go back to the creek. We gotta defend this fucking.
Dude, I can't believe I missed that mission order where like the Helldivers were holding out for like
Defend the creek at all costs.
that was insane. Like they modified the how many reinforcements you got with like in RP saying that the reinforcements are delayed, so you only were able to go into any mission with only 3 reinforcements.
Oh yeah,
per,
no, it
it's
was
like, oh my god, and then it got harder.
It was rough because they had the jetpack core, they had the new fucking fire core in there, and they were just fucking coming wave at, like, they didn't stop. As soon as you encountered a bot, it was just bot drop after bot drop after bot drop. They did not stop. It was awful. Didn't have to go back to my level on, so there's that.
Great game. Literally one of those few games in a decade that releases just so damn good.
Oh, I had good news today too.
What you got?
I found out that because, well, last Sunday there were like 7 different showings of the house by the realtor. They had 4 offers. They liked 2 of them. They negotiated all week, chose one, which is going into escrow on Monday, with the second one as a backup. Both cash offers. And it's as is, which means that my landlord, because he loved my mom and has been very kind to me ever since she passed away, has decided to refund me my entire deposit from when we moved in.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
Sweet.
And I didn't
For a
remember how
second, I
much it
thought you
was.
were going to say he sold you too.
And I didn't remember how much it was. No. But $4,000.
Oh, okay.
Which means I'm going to be able to buy my new computer after I move.
Yay!
Congrats.
That is good news. Nice.
All right.
You gonna go to Canada and smuggle one in duty free?
Let's do a name of the game before we kill this boss. So up next, not name the game, name a TV show or movie. TV show or movie is going to be Idol. Name something from 2010 or before.
Oh, I think we already mentioned Star Trek, so I'll do the other star, Stargate SG-1.
Yes.
Good choice.
Yes. Another Stargate fan. I wish they bring it back, but I also don't want them to ruin it at the same time.
Yeah, it can sit where it was. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect for the time and place. Bringing it back wouldn't do any good.
All right, let's kill this boss. So this boss in a nutshell is DPS in the boss. There's going to be a coin that's going to roll out. Let's say that the coin is going down this path of markers, right? AoE is right here. It's more so a concern in heroic. So if you're ever going to dive into heroic, you have to do this. If you don't, you're not going to kill the boss. If you stand right next to the AoE, not in it, right next to it, like literally right next to it, you'll get a nice buff for 30 seconds that increases your DPS and HPS output. So do that if you want to min-max that. If you're going into heroic, you might as well go ahead and start practicing that now. If not, it's I mean, we don't have to. We'll kill it before then here. Other than that, the boss is gonna spawn 3 coins. I'm gonna call which ones we're gonna kill. Once we kill the ad, it's gonna drop the coin right where it's at. You walk over it. If you happen to pick it up, it's okay. Just walk up to the boss, deposit the coin using your extra action button wherever that is on your UI. Hit your extra action button to deposit to deposit the coin into the boss, and then you either kill stuff or dodge things. That's really it. In phase 2, he's gonna spawn a blue tether lightning. Again, tanks don't move the boss too fast. You can move him, just don't move him too fast. And everyone else, do not touch the blue tether lightning, or you'll die. All right, here's a ready check for the pull. All right, on tanks. Go ahead, Hero. On start. Hero on
5,
start.
4, 3, 2.
Ready to win
Fred did not want to wait.
It's all good.
I've not been there. You're trying to get a good start, and then you're just like, whoops.
Flame and coin, flame and coin, flame and coin.
Coin on you.
Coin, if you have the coin, deposit it to the boss, please.
Special coming.
Next to the line if you want a buff. Watch your feet, it's gonna come backwards.
Phase change.
Coin and shock, coin and shock, coin and shock.
Interrupt 1.
It's too far away. I need the target. It's not ready yet.
Beat.
Special coming.
And next to the line, you want a buff?
It's too far away. I can't use that item.
Phase change.
Flame and shock, flame and shock, flame and shock.
Shock on you. Interrupt 1.
It's too far away.
Phase 2.
Are we gonna get those pylons killing people soon?
They were.
Oh, I thought he hit a phase they made like death lasers.
No, they start now. All right, watch the blue beam.
Special coming. Stay away from lines.
Watch the space. Watch the speed. Watch the speed.
Target changed.
Good job.
Hey, Gallywix! Looks like the house don't always win.
Do you have any idea how much that thing cost? I'm gonna take it out of your sorry green hide, Gaslow.
I guess we struck a nerve. Come on.
All right, up next on Name a TV Show or Movie from 2010 or before is Eclipse. Name something.
So it's like an older show called Travel Sick on Comedy Central.
Travel sick? Like, was it a travel comedy show?
Yeah. So the
Cool.
host had to go around like to all these various countries and do challenges, and it was pretty good back in like 2002.
Cool show. Next is it's me. So I'm gonna go with. I can't go with that one. That's one me and my dad just started watching. Well, he's showing me that one. I haven't seen it before.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Screw it. We'll do a throwback. It's gonna be a cartoon. So if you haven't watched cartoons, you ain't gonna know what it is. Action League Now. Yeah, I love that show. When it came on TV Saturday morning. So it also came on. It was a spin-off of a mini show of Kablam that came on Nickelodeon. I think is what that one aired on. And
Wow, kablam! That's a long time ago.
so it got really popular along with this other show that was on Kablam. So it became its own spin-off called Action League Now. So that's mine. So up next is Allie. Name something.
Red versus blue.
RVB.
Classic.
But when that start, like 03 ish?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Been around a while. Yeah, good times.
Up next, Fred. Name something.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Johnny Quest. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, such a great theme song. Oh, jazz.
I always wanted to watch that show, but it was on like right before I got home from school usually. So if you only see the latter half of it, you're like, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, I've only ever seen bits and pieces of that show,
Haji
but
and
I've also
Bandit
always wanted to see it.
and Race Banner.
That's such a good show. Right, up next, Stell. Name something. Freakazoid. Another good one.
His voice always got on my nerves, but that is a good show.
Okay, I need to change my answer. I want to say underdog.
Okay.
Underdog. That's good one.
Great show. We'll get one more in before we do the boss. So up next is Male Stare. Name something.
You got it, Seed.
Buffy the Vampire, the movie with the greatest actor of all time, Rutger Hauer.
Seriously, Rutger Hauer, greatest of all time.
That's a nice callback to last week. I like it. I actually did. I was out rolling dice with my wife, and we were playing Yahtzee, and I'd scratched my Yahtzee. It was late in the game, and then I rolled 5 4s. I couldn't. I was like, oh, but I've taken it. And then I actually did the vampire dude, the like lieutenant who gets stabbed toward the end of the movie, and goes ah.
You know
Like
who that
takes
is,
forever
right?
to die. Who's that
You
guy?
know who that is? It's Pee Wee Herman.
That is?
That is Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, in the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's Paul Rubens.
Yeah. So
That's
I
why
did
he
that
shows
bit.
up in What We Do in the Shadows as a vampire in the council chamber. Which, if you haven't seen that show, you need to watch it.
I haven't seen it enough to know he's in it, but okay.
But yeah, like epic death scene there.
You can't eat human food. It's gross.
All right.
No, Felicia Day was one of the multiple slayers in the last season. And they were like empowering all of the potential slayers, and Felicia Day was one of them.
All right, let's kill this boss. So, if the boss on the boss on this side, that's the wrong ping. If the boss is on this side of the room, there's gonna be 2 circles. If the boss is on Skull, put a circle here and put a circle here. Do not overlap the circles and try to keep the circles off the boss. That's it. So there's that right there. Do not be in front of the boss unless you're the active tank. Again, do not be in front of the boss unless you're the active tank. Aside from that, if you get a blue circle on you, it's just don't stack on top of someone else. You DPS boss, just don't stack on top of somebody else and just hit the boss. So that's that side of the room. Now on the left side of the room is there's gonna be 2 ads. One's gonna spawn here. One's gonna spawn there. Kill the ads. Soak 1 per. And if you get a big red circle on you, just take it to the wall, anywhere on the wall, and stack with the person. When we get to phase 2, or in the mission, the boss is gonna look at direction. The direction he's looking is the direction he's gonna go. So that's how you know where you need to be running to next during that intermission. Is look where he's facing. But in phase 2, we're doing both mechanics at the same time. Is pop bombs. If you get circles, don't put them out in the Himalayas. Just keep them kind of close. No, don't overlap them. Don't put them on the boss. Big red circle that pops up. Whoever is in the circle, pop a defensive and soak it. All right, here's a ready check for the pull.
I remember in like 2007, 2008, I went to a Jonathan Colton concert, and Felicia Day was there, and several of the other cast members of the guild, and Weird Al was there.
Fun.
It was, and of course, Jonathan Coulton is amazing.
I saw Weird Al in concert at BlizzCon in 16. That was fun. His intro was him entering from the parking lot and walking down the hall, and everyone that entered the cosplay contest was in the hall and like danced. Like there was a giant dude in a robot suit doing the robot. There was a guy dressed as stay a while and listen, like hitting on somebody. It was great. Stuff.
All right, save hero, do not hero. We're gonna hero at start of phase 2 or the charges.
2, 1.
Deckard Cain, that was the character. Wow.
All right, split evenly. DPS, don't overlap. Split even. Split even. Split even.
Take it away from the boss.
Frontal.
Don't be in front of the boss unless you're the active tank.
Frontal. Knocking back.
Don't be in front. Don't be in front. Don't be in front. Don't be in front. Not yet.
Watch your feet. Target you.
Just getting in position.
Okay, sorry. Whoever gets this frontal, the boss is gonna target you. You don't need to run anywhere. Just don't move. Or like, don't move it around. All right, move over. Everyone move over. Everyone move over. Everyone to blue.
I'll handle these, Punky, my guests.
All right, so off boss on ads. Off boss on ads.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Time for demolition.
Bomb on you.
Last bomb. All right. Red circle's coming up. Put the red circle on the wall. Doesn't matter where, just on the wall, and then people stack with them.
Help soak.
Put it on the wall, stack with them.
Watch
All right,
your
move
feet.
boss out of it. Tank soak coming up. Take that away from us. Good job. After this AoE, we're gonna swap sides. Everyone swap sides.
My turn. Gonna grind them to dust. Have at it, mug.
Alright, get ready to split DPS, split DPS. Even split, even split.
Interrupt 1. Frontal. Knocking back.
Don't be in front.
It's too far away.
Frost shatter.
Frontal.
Fury.
Don't move it, don't move it.
Phase change.
We're transitioning.
Watch your step.
Hero, big DPS. Watch your feet. Look where he's facing, look where he's facing.
I love my job.
Watch
Their
your step.
ancestors felt that one. Hit 'em with both barrels.
Watch your step.
Working out.
Phase 2.
Alright, you're doing both mechanics at the same time.
I'm with you, mug. This joint is rigged to explode.
bomb on you.
Alright, circle, prison's coming up. Put it close to the boss, down on top of him. Split the DPS evenly. Split the DPS evenly. Don't overlap. Don't overlap. Thank you.
Interrupt 1. Frontal. Help sir.
If you're in the circle, pop a defensive.
Interrupt 2. Watch
Good
your
job,
feet.
Kiliad. Boss. Get the raid room. You can use the entire room.
Frontal. Line on you.
Right between the eyes.
Ow.
Did you just get one shot by that?
The tank soak, yeah. It's on me.
Oh, that's what it was.
What's next, Gallywix?
Tiny pal instead of little friend. I get it.
We got all the tiny pals.
Oh, it's an
All right.
intellect mace. That's why I can't roll lead on it.
Up next.
That's a fun looking mace.
Gallywix! It doesn't have to end here!
Oh, save me the mush. The horde made
Is Mailstare.
I'm not being so.
Sorry, dude. I think I did Mailstare. Never mind.
offering you a way out. You
Then
don't
is
let me
Takari.
I do.
Takari.
Now watch and learn how
Name a
a
TV
real
show or movie.
takes charge.
Babylon 5.
Excellent
just
show.
says
Except
screaming
for
on
the first
Prime.
season.
I love the
It
first
finds its
season.
footing. It finds
It's
its
the best
footing.
one.
No, what? You're
I
on
love
crack.
the first season.
I started
Yeah, saw
watching
that.
it and I almost quit watching. And a friend of mine said, no. Get past the first season and it gets good. And he was right, in my opinion. I would have given up. I would have quit.
That sounds like me talking about Homestuck. Get past the first couple of chapters, it'll get good.
I encountered the fandom first, so I can't get into that.
I'm sorry.
Up next is My Knock. Name a TV show or movie.
And that is just my opinion. Everybody can be entitled to their opinions.
Ren and Stimpy.
Brandon Stimpy.
Ah, yeah.
Excellent show. Be happy, joy. All right, let's get the rest of these knocked out before people start dropping for the night. So up next is Times, TV show or movie.
Band of Brothers.
It's a good show.
I have the DVD box set. That's how much I like it.
Up next is Sailorian. Name a TV show or movie. Twin Peaks. I've been to fan conventions, met some of the actors. It's my favorite show ever. That's awesome, man.
I need to rewatch it. I haven't finished it, and I know it got picked up to get finished. I went to an exhibit at the the Philadelphia Academy of Fine Arts where they had his work. It was really cool. Ooh,
God damn
that
it.
must have
Now,
been like 8
you
years
know
ago
what's
now.
stuck in my head now?
Do-do-do-do-do.
No, from Ren and Stimpy.
What?
what rolls downstairs and over the chairs and into your neighbor's dog. If
Dog,
it's on your
it's
back,
big
it's good for a snack.
snack.
Everyone knows
Log,
it's log.
log, log.
It's log. It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. It's log. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good. Everyone loves log.
Log.
Y'all want to know something?
Yes.
What's up?
I really wanted a log when I was a kid. It worked on me. I asked for it for Christmas, and my mom told my dad, she's like, do not.
Do not get her a
Did
log.
I just get her a piece of wood?
Mero had an entire rant about this, but she was muted, so it didn't come through chat.
No, my mom hated that show, but my dad let me watch it. But my mom, oh, she reviled it. It's like, absolutely not. She cannot watch this. And my dad's like, it's fine. So, ooh.
Oh, they have plushy logs. That's cute.
A lot of those writers moved on to SpongeBob.
I
The
explains a
early
lot
good
to me.
seasons of
Surprised
SpongeBob.
to hear that.
Similar
Oh,
animation
that gives me
styles,
my my show, which is technically it's still going on, so I don't know if it counts, but South Park.
That counts. It started
That counts.
before 2010.
Yeah, there's still so many episodes of that I reference all the time, and probably shouldn't.
The Warcraft episode was so good.
How do you kill that which has no soul?
Up next is Kisari. Name a TV show or movie.
I'm gonna go with Charmed from 1998.
Okay.
Me and my mom used to watch it a lot.
It was a good show. It got kind of wild towards the end.
The whole thing was wild. Oh my god!
I mean, it was like, God.
It's like suddenly they died, and now they're back, and then he dies, and then they're back, and then he's an angel, and he's a devil. Yeah, the Three Witches one.
Up next is Aragua. Name a TV show or movie. Pass? Ah, okay. So then it's on to Shift. Name a TV show or movie. Pinky and the Brain. Woo!
On the genius.
Same thing we do every night. We try to take over the world.
All right. Up next then is one second. Stormy. Name a TV show or movie.
Okay, old movies. Actually, any one of the Robin Williams movies, like Dead Poet Society, Good Morning Vietnam, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, all those.
Good choices, yeah.
Patch Adams.
The Cuckoo's Nest one is awesome. Woo!
You never heard of it, huh, Rye?
I have not. I know who Robin Williams is, but
You
those.
His old movies are awesome. You really should check them out.
Which
Oh,
one? should
no,
I
did they remake One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Robin Williams?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait, Robin Williams wasn't in that,
I'm
was he?
mixing that one up. Sorry. Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society.
Birdcage.
Was it Good Will Hunting? Is he in that too? I think.
Bicentennial
Birdcage.
Man.
Doubtfire.
Yeah, yeah. He did a
Hook.
lot of good stuff.
Hook.
Which one should I watch first of his old ones?
Dead Poet Society is really good.
Nah, this is a Stormy question.
I don't really know your taste, right? But yeah, Dead Poets is really good. I thought Good Will Hunting was good also.
I'll check out Good Will Hunting. 'Cause it's actually on my
Bicentennial
watch list
Man.
next month.
And even though it's not a movie, we cannot leave out Mork and Mindy.
Oh yeah.
Last up for the week is Kimra. Name a TV show or movie.
I am going to go with a movie that was called Legend, with an extremely young Tom Cruise.
Legend with Tom Cruise.
Oh, this is a fantasy movie. Oh, this is going on the watch list. This cover screams 80s. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it is 1985, so.
Which one?
Legend.
Oh, with the big horn devil guy.
Tim Curry
Yup.
of Rocky Horror Picture Show fame.
Anything with him in it is going to be good.
And Clue.
Hmm.
So that is one of the most quotable movies.
For it to be 1985, some of the effects and stuff that they came up with for that movie was just incredible in my 15-year-old eyes.
All right, well, that concludes the stuff this week.
And it had unicorns in it. What 15-year-old girl's not going to like a unicorn?
Well,
I love unicorns now, even.
Let's finish up the thoughts this week. All right, so odds are going to be on left-hand side. So odds your left. So odds square, evens X. Phase one in a nutshell. Big old cone. If your tanks don't mess up the taunt swap, it's going to hit your side. You need to soak it. Do not soak more than 2 in a row. More than 2 in a row, you're going to die. Even if you get a second one, you probably need to pop a defensive for the second one if you're not at 90% health or more. And then it's just watching your feet. So DPSing and watching your feet. So long as the tanks don't mess up the taunt swap, we'll be going phase one. That's all you need to know. Going into phase two, I'm going to grab a bomb. Everyone else, grab bombs and throw them in the hole. I'll grab bomb and do the platforms. And then what's going to happen, he's going to go over to the one that, that I popped. It's going to spawn 2 ads, kill the ads, and it's either soaking, moving out of AoEs, or running away from the boss. That's phase 2. Phase 3 is when he's in mech mode. That's when we pop hero. And it's the same thing. DPS the boss, watch your feet, and soak when it gets called to soak. And you rinse and repeat. That's the whole fight in a nutshell. Here's the ready check for the pool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to die. Shout.
It's not ready yet.
Group
Get a
1
face
shot.
full of what the boys have been working on. Blast ya.
Bomb
Out the
coming.
big bombs, boy.
Group 2 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Feet.
Watch your step.
You little jerks.
No! Bad time to hero.
Group 1 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Bomb
Out the
coming.
big bombs, boy.
Group Watch your step. Group 1 share. Bowman coming. Group 2 share. Watch your step.
Doing good. Keep it up. Phase 2 coming up. Again, I'm grabbing bomb. Everyone else, just kill stuff or throw bombs in the hole.
No, really. Get a load of it. It's about to blow your face off.
Throw bombs in the hole.
Fire it up.
Not take. Oh, we might be screwed. Yep, we did.
What did we did?
I don't know. Bomb disappeared off me. I didn't click the action button either. I think I can't use the grappling hook with it. Oops. That's my bad. Don't release.
Now you know.
Yeah, I learned. Don't release, don't release, don't release.
Look who came out on top.
Cartel jumper cables work.
It honestly sounds like a bug shift, because I feel like I did it last week. It didn't have a problem, but whatever. Blizzard shenanigans. More reason why we should get a WoW 2.
Thing is, when they like redid the code base around WAD, that like this is kind of WoW too. Like the original files are no longer used.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I think it was
I'd be
WAD.
scared of what they would do. Because
Yeah, that's why
did
they
that
had to
with-
make Classic separate.
They did that with EverQuest. They did an EverQuest 2, and it was horrible.
I thought Classic was running on the WAD kernel.
Is it? Well, you know what? You might be right. It's WAD, but then they had to use the blades from Distarius or something.
They had to like rebuild a lot of it because it's literally gone.
WoW 2 build.
And the engine has actually changed too, isn't it? Isn't it not the same engine?
I think that was around WAD too.
It's
but
the little engine that could.
I mean,
Thomas the
Helldivers
Train
is
Master.
built in an engine that's no longer supported, so.
Yay.
This is not the right size at all. Please double check your groups. Odds on square, evens on X. Odd square, evens X.
WoW 2 is going to be rebuilt in Unreal Engine 6.
Still feel like I'm missing people. Let me check.
So many Unreal games all look the same.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it just
10
the
on the
common
even
assets
side,
and
12
colors?
on the odd side at the moment.
All right, so if I call your name, you're going to square. So these people are going to square. Me, Ali, Fred, Stel, Male Stare, Arguus, Shift, H, Stormy, Yame, Flood, Flow in idle. You're on square. Everyone else is on X.
No, like it be clean out here.
My envisions for a WoW 2 is I don't want to lose anything. I just think the game needs to be on a newer engine. I don't want it to run into the Final Fantasy 14 problem where things start becoming samey because they're limited by the engine itself.
So that's not really WoW 2 because WoW 2 would be just creating a completely new game within the same universe, either in the past or the future.
WoW 2, brand new game, you lose everything. WoW 1 becomes free to play. WoW 2 sits 20 million years in the future.
Something there right now. Did you not hear me?
I did not hear you. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Get him!
All right, I don't know what I'm yelling.
Oh my god, I forgot I did not have my mic muted. Oh my gosh.
Dude, we can listen to that all night. This is as loud as
Yeah,
it goes.
tell him you've got a whole guild here ready to come kick his ass.
You heard that right? No, they're gonna come kick your ass. Oh. That's why I have my mic muted. I got 20 somethings and we all play video games, we all stream, and it's just a hot mess in my house. Even the 13-year-old does it.
Sounds like so much fun, though.
I know, right?
Like, it'll be like 2 in the morning and you can hear everybody screaming in the house saying whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're a hot mess.
I'm so glad like everybody in my house wears like noise canceling headphones because you can't hear all of our like autistic screaming.
I can't hear crickets.
4, 3,
No, you're safe tonight.
1.
Wide enough you could hear a pin drop, but not the crickets though.
Group 1 shed.
I think all the packing scared them away.
Bowman coming.
They're in the box. They're just waiting.
Group 2 shed.
Hey,
Watch your step. Group 1 shed. Bowman coming.
so
Group 2 shed. Watch your step. Group 1 shed. Bowman
Hey.
coming. Group 2 shed. Watch your step. Phase 2.
hey,
Wonder how I helped the old harbinger? Get a load of this thing. No reason. Get a load of it. It's about to blow your face off. You jumped over me.
all right, yeah, throw bombs in center now.
I'm out of range.
Rest Fred. Soak, even split, even split, even split.
Watch your step.
Feet, move.
Bomb on you.
I got plenty more where I came from.
Split even. Don't overlap, don't overlap, don't overlap.
Phase change.
Move.
Nah, I got something else for you.
Hero.
Get a load of me.
Entwined. Phase.
Now you've done it. I'm the last boss you'll ever see.
Tank, be free, run your tank buster out quick. Alright, don't move the red lines. Don't move them too much. Don't move them too much. Get ready to
Oh, you
soak.
had the bomb on you, didn't you?
Soak. Split even.
Watch your step.
Run. Run away. Back on the boss.
Bomb incoming.
Get that out quick. Spread those out. Don't move too much. Alright, throw bombs in hole.
Help soak.
Rest Takari. And split even.
Watch your step.
Run away.
Bomb incoming.
Get that out quick. Spread those out. Watch your feet.
Help soak.
Split even. Yes. Watch your feet. Throw bombs in hole.
Watch your step.
Run away. Run. Back on them.
Bomb incoming.
Get that out quick. Spread those out. Don't move too much. Feet.
Help soak.
Split even.
Watch your step.
Run away. Back on them.
Bomb incoming.
Get that out.
Line on you.
No Ventus runes.
Oh.
Good job, people.
Well done.
Well, that's it for raid night. If you enjoy playing with us, raid every Saturday, 7:15 p.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're looking for heroic, pug it like I do. We cap at normal difficulty. Hey, if you're looking for a guild, hey, we're hitting Eclipse, we're on Moonguard, or you don't, realms, guilds are cross realm now, or just play with us if you want to. Other than that, logs will be posted here in about five or so minutes, and we'll see everyone next week. Thanks, folks. Bye bye.
Thank you very much for hosting the raid. See you
Yeah, thanks
next
for playing.
week.